Welcome to Season 2 of the Shekina Meditation Podcast, created by community members and friends of Shekina Garden in Pai, Thailand. Shekina communities are dedicated to creating free devotional spaces of Christian practice for spiritual seekers and travelers around the world. We post Christ-centered guided meditation each week to help you in your personal or small group practice. You can find episode show notes and other information at shekinacommunity.com. Hey friends, this is Ray. I'm sitting at Shekina Garden with my friend Ro.
Hello.
She's lovely.
Oh, thanks.
She's a good friend. It is Season 2, Episode 47 of the podcast today. And as always, our patrons, you guys, you are the ones. You are supporting this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We are always working on raising money to keep our community running here at this space. All the little things that we need to pay for and do to keep this space open and free for travelers and spiritual seekers. And your patronage is part of the way we do that. So thank you so much. You can find us at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast and support us for however much your heart desires.
And if your heart doesn't desire to do that in a monetary fashion right now, that's also okay. There's other ways that you can help out and support us. If you'd like to rate and review us on iTunes, that helps a lot. Or you could just share a little link to the podcast in whatever way you listen, maybe on iTunes or Spotify or via Facebook or Instagram, however you're connecting with us or however your friends might connect with us. And yeah, just share the love a little. Every little bit helps, and we just want to spread this practice and help people use this meditation podcast to connect with the divine. And we really appreciate every little share and every little like, and it really helps a lot. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Today's meditation is part 8 of 9 in a series on the fruit of the Spirit with Neil. Today, focusing on gentleness with Lectio Divina from Isaiah 40, verses 6 to 8 and 10 to 11. Neil will offer some exercises to bring your mind into a quiet space, and then he will guide you through the meditation on the verses, and he's got some questions for contemplation about gentleness. After that part of the meditation, when you turn it off, we recommend that you take some time to process. So if you're with others, it can be really beautiful to hear what everyone thought about the meditation, just what came up for them or what they noticed, what their experience was, sharing from the heart and really taking time to listen to each other. And if you're on your own, you can spend some time responding through writing or maybe a poem or art or just any kind of journaling, bullet points, an audio note to yourself, whatever it is. It kind of will help to get it a little bit more in your soul, I guess, like just in the place where you hold things close. So we encourage that.
Yeah, it's part of our practice when we do it here at Shekina Garden, and we appreciate it a lot. So we want to share that part with you too. So let's begin.
So just to reiterate that question again, how does your spirituality inspire you to gentleness, to be gentle? So find a comfortable position that you can sit. Close your eyes and bring awareness to your breath. Just breathing normally and comfortably. Just feel that sensation of the air moving in to your body, how your body changes as your lungs fill up, and then how it changes and how it feels as you breathe out. That simple act of breathing. Maybe you'd like to take a couple of deeper breaths. And feel your lungs right up. And then breathe out with a little bit of a sigh. Just to begin to relax your body. And as you breathe, perhaps you might like to explore in your body if there are any spots that are, I don't know, a bit tight or sore or stiff. And I invite you to move a little bit. Maybe you want to stretch, or maybe you want to breathe into those spots of your body that feel a bit tight, feel a bit clenched or stiff. Yeah, and stretch them out or crack them. Feel free to wriggle, to move a little bit, and spend a few moments doing that. Taking note of each sensation. Maybe being slow and purposeful, noticing the sensations in your body. Maybe the feeling of air on your skin, or the warmth of where you sit. What do you feel in your body right now? And now maybe let's shift from physical sensations to emotional and things of the mind. We've all come from different experiences of today so far. So I invite you to take a moment to check in on yourself. Maybe take note of any worries or concerns or emotions that are on your heart, or maybe plans for the day or to-do list or anything that maybe you've brought to this time now. Let's just take a moment to take note of these things. Perhaps they may want to distract you from this time. What is it that is on your heart and in your mind today? And as you consider these things, maybe a way to help, imagine that you are seated next to or close to the top of a cliff face that's overlooking the ocean. And you're as close to the edge as you are comfortable, of course. And in your hands, either as feathers or as leaves or something of the sort, they represent these concerns, these worries, or these plans or to-do lists, or these things that you've brought to the meditation today, the things that are on your mind and your heart today. Imagine them as individual feathers or leaves that are held by your hands. And take a moment to, I guess, feel your hands. Yeah. What do you have in your hands? What do you hold? And so for the purpose of this meditation, and to create a clear and open space for our hearts and minds, I invite you to imagine now taking these things in your hands, and if it's comfortable for you, to begin to open your hands and let these things fly away into the breeze, over the ocean, and to disappear. And slowly release them so that your hands are open and empty. Let these things fly away. Just for now, let them fly away and disappear. And so that you're left with empty and open hands. And if at any time during the meditation you find them in your hands again, then just open those hands and let them go again. And now with these hopefully empty and open hands, I invite you to consider this as a posture of receiving something new. As we consider gentleness, and as we shift to the second phase of this meditation, the scriptures, you might like to ask the divine to place something new into your hands, into your empty and open hands. And maybe you'd like to have your hands in your lap open as a gesture of receiving. And so for this first reading, just allow the words to wash over you. Let your imagination build any pictures that might come. Yeah, not to analyze or to judge or to think a lot about. Just let them come. And perhaps take note of any emotions that arise as well. And so our reading is from Isaiah chapter 40. And it says this: All men are like grass, and their glory is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are like grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of the Lord stands forever. See, the sovereign Lord comes with power, and his arm rules for him, and his repayment comes with him. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those who have young. What did you see? How did you feel? Were there any questions that arose? And for the second reading, I'll read each phrase slower, allow a lot of space in between. And so I hope you might go deeper and seek answers to the questions that you have, or ponder the thoughts that came into your mind, or emotions that you felt. Yeah, I invite you to dig deeper. What do these words mean to you? Isaiah chapter 40. All men are like grass, and all their glory is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. All men are like grass, and all their glory is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers, and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are like grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever. Surely the people are like grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever. See, the Sovereign Lord comes with power, and his arm rules for him, and his repayment comes with him. See, the Sovereign Lord comes with power, and his arm rules for him, and his repayment comes with him. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those who have young. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those who have young. For the third reading, whatever has come up for you from these words, I'd like to, ask again our question of the significance of gentleness. How does gentleness fit in with whatever has come up for you? Perhaps some specific things have come up for you, or perhaps lots of things have come up. I'd like to, invite you to focus in, to include gentleness. And for this last reading, to come back to those open hands, those clean and open hands, open and empty hands, and seek the divine. Is there something here that God is placing into your hands? Is there something to receive? All men are like grass, and all their glory is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are like grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever. See, the sovereign Lord comes with power. And his arm rules for him. And his repayment comes with him. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those who have young. Is there anything to receive from the divine? Well, come back to your breath. And perhaps with still open hands, maybe they're not so empty right now. As this part of the meditation comes to an end, I invite you to offer, if you'd like, a short prayer of thanks to the Divine. And perhaps to take a few deeper breaths. And as you exhale, maybe you want to feel the sensations in your body again. Maybe move a bit, so wriggle your toes. Breathing out, becoming aware of the surroundings and the sounds around you, and the people around you. And when you're ready, and as a sign of rejoining the circle, you can open your eyes and we'll move on to the next part.
Thank you for joining today. There will be a new guided meditation available each week, so don't forget to subscribe to iTunes or sign up for our newsletter to get podcasts delivered to your inbox at www.shekinacommunity.com/podcast newsletter. Also, you can rate or review on iTunes or sign up as a patron at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast. Have a beautiful week. Many blessings to you.